Hey, good day. This is Madhu Kodala. Everybody knows our main core intention towards generating of the money in a right way is slight differ. So how we need to manage and how we need to evolve. So we need to manage the things in a right way and get that particular manageable financial IQ to be evolved in a such a way where we can have that particular knowledge towards the attainment of our success. So what is the major core value we need to involve in our mind and nurture our mind share towards the attainment of our major aspect of our life is financial IQ. What is that financial IQ? So you just go ahead and see the information in the screen what you are getting. 1 minute. Here. See the financial intelligence quotient. So what it is the financial intelligence quotient. We need to understand the major value for generating of any kind of income is the major fact that is financial intelligence quotient. So we need to have that knowledge towards attainment of something to gather the information in such a way where we need to involve and get the things for our life and our family purpose so that we can have a surplus funds for our livelihood. So we need to gather all the sufficient knowledge available resources so that we can able to grab and attain the knowledge towards the financial. So how we need to manage and how we need to gather the particular information in terms of manageable available wealth generating resources. That is the most major criteria is intelligent quotient. So what we have and why we need to acquire this intelligent quotient is definitely we need to gather and work on particular expertise parameters so that we can able to manage the things in a right way in a right time. So we need to have such knowledge where we need to acquire that knowledge. So everybody will say knowledge is there, knowledge in the books, knowledge is there for your mentors. But as per my knowledge, we need to involve ourselves first so that our mind share to be involved and our mindset to be evolved so that we can able to gather and grab the information so that we can able to gain any such information about wealth to be acquired. So major aspect of wealth creation and financially free is the intelligent quotient is the most important parameter we need to work on. So these are the major things and we have a separate parameters where we need to work on and how we need to work on. So see that in the major financial intelligence quotient one is the 1 minute something is down. Close. Yes. Topic. Okay. So this is the first parameter where we need to concentrate and gather the information about financial intelligence quotient, and the parameters where we need to involve is increase the financial IQ. So how we need to increase the financial IQ? So everybody including wealthy persons or beginners or in a middle aged persons, whether it is salary person, business person, or self-employed or investors, whoever the persons are there, we need to plan in such a way where the money has to acquire, and what type of works we need to work, and where to work, and how I need to get. So these are the major factors where we need to concentrate. So we need to avail the benefits of acquiring the major aspects of increasing in financial IQ is how to earn more money. So everybody think that I want 10 lakhs rupees per month. I want 20 lakhs rupees per month, or 2 lakhs rupees per month for betterment of my life, for future purpose of my family. So everybody thinking that I want this, I will manage the funds as per my requirements, as per my expenses for the particular month. But nobody will evolve and manage the funds in a right way, so that all our maximum people, salary persons will fail to manage the money in a right way. So first aspect is how to earn more money. So how to earn more money is we need to gather the intelligent quotient manner, how and why, where to get the funds, and what type of incomes are there, whether you are a salaried person or a business person. So other than the current position, what you are working, and why you need to get, what are all the possibilities, whether you are salaried professional, you can think that what your expertise, whether you are expertise in software industries, or whether you are expertise in financial manageable things, or whether you are expertise in software generation, or you are expertise in management of family bureaus, and whether you are expertise in XYZ parameters. You just think about what you are expertise. So think on that expertise and work on and have a clear picture, plan, and implement those things for getting the money for your own sake. So in the world, everybody knows this is a commercial world. Everybody wants something for us. So nobody will do everything or anything or something to anybody without giving one penny. So we need to work on the expertise and skills and abilities where we need to concentrate and acquire that particular expertise, knowledge and research, and work on those areas, so that you can have knowledge about earning more money. So more money. This is the first aspect. Second aspect is whatever the money you earn, you need to save the money. So everybody think that everybody always thought that I'm earning this much of amount. I'm earning 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 1 crore rupee. But at the end of the month, or after 2 months or 3 months, after quarter, everybody after seeing the bank balance, they see that they don't have money what they earned earlier. So they have spent like anything in the form of luxuries, in the form of purchasing of something which is not useful for our daily sakes. So we need to gain the knowledge where to save the money and how to save the money and what type of investments we need to make and what are all the interest rates, what are all the returns we will get after investing of our money into the major investment zones. So we need to concentrate on these areas so that we can able to manage the second part with full-fledged intellectual knowledge. This is the second point. And coming to the third point, budget every aspect of all expenses. So what it is the budget and why the expenses need to be write down in every week and every month. So why it is important means if you suppose if you are a salary person or a business person, you are generating income or you are getting a salary of rupees, example 1 lakh rupee every month. So what type of expenses you are incurred in a during month. So you need to write down in separate journal or in Excel sheet so that you just maintain first point how much salary I got. Or if you the business person, you just write down these are the per month income I am getting. Example 1 lakh rupee. So the second point, you need to have manageable sheet whether you can amend or manage the total debits and credits. So what is that? So first you just write down the if you are living in rented house, you just write down the rent amount. Second you are paying for credit card bills, credit card dues are there, just write down the total credit card due amount and what is the minimum payment due and total outstanding of the credit card. So just write down and if you have a multiple credit cards, you just write down all the multiple credit cards outstanding as well as minimum balance and what is the interest rate. So highest interest rate where we are paying to the banks is through the credit card. So you need to have the knowledge about budgeting of the aspects where we need to reduce on a daily basis or a monthly basis. So you need to have such knowledge towards the expenses. First you just already given the information about the rent expenses. Second your credit card expenses, and you have if you have any loans, write down all the loans details in such a way whether home loan 30,000 rupees is the EMI and total outstanding amount of 40 lakhs or 30 lakhs whatsoever the amount. And next you just write down the interest rate. So home loan, credit card and if you have a car loan also, so you just write down EMI amount, total outstanding amount and what is the interest rate. So you just write down these three things. This is the most effective way of reducing the expenses in a month. And also one more fourth point, personal loans or commercial loans or any consumer loans. Nowadays all the people are align and need to manage the works with using our mobile phones and all are using smartphones and all are probably taking that mobile through EMIs. So you just write down these mobile amount also in the expenses column. So you don't leave it anything. Every expenses you are having in a month need to write down and see that you know how much amount is going to where, and how much amount is going to which company bank. So if you write down all this information, you can able to manage the things in a right way as per your expenses and as per your knowledge. So why it is important means if you know the amount where you are going, where the amount is going, and where we can able to manage the expenses, so that we can have a knowledge that we can reduce, where we can reduce and what we can reduce. And suppose if you are reducing even 100 rupees or 200 rupees per month also, you are saving something for your future. So you are thinking that 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 1000 rupees I saved, what I need to get. But that mindset has to be changed, and we need to evolve. So please concentrate on those areas and manage the things in a right way, so that you can able to grab all the expenses, whether you are doing or whether you are managing the money of expenses for your right side, so that it will be useful for our individual financial involvement and evolution of our expenses to be reduced. That is the major cause. So these are the third point, and fourth one is leverage the money. So we understood how to earn more money, and how we need to save the money, and how we need to budget every aspects of all the expenses what we incurred in a month. And now suppose if I got 1 lakh rupee every month salary, so example 20,000 rupees is the car loan EMI, 20,000 rupees is the home loan EMI, and 15,000 rupees is the personal loan EMI, and 10,000 rupees is the credit cards outstanding or EMI bill. So 1 lakh rupee, 20, 30 plus 20, 40, 70, 80,000 rupees. The total you are earning 1 lakh rupee. You are giving to the banks 80,000 rupees. So only you have 20,000. So with these 20,000, how we need to manage the family? Again, you need to give the house rent, and you have a utility bills, current bills, electricity bills, and if you have a car, fuel bills, and transportation bills, and if somebody is having 2 kids or 3 kids or 1 kid, so school fees and miscellaneous expenses. So these are all we need to concentrate and how to leverage the money, and have a knowledge towards the acquiring of particular knowledge into our financial IQ. So that basing on these four aspects, we need to increase the financial IQ. So if we have a financial IQ, and if you involve our mind share towards the financial involvement for evolution of our wealth, definitely we can able to manage and involve and evolve our wealth to the next level. So this is the major aspects. And coming to next parameter, knowledge of IQ. So till now we understood the financial intelligence quotient. Now we need to gain the knowledge of intelligent quotient. So what it is intelligent quotient, and what the parameters of intelligent quotients, and how we need to acquire the financial aspects of intelligent quotient. So the main part and the second most criteria is knowledge. If we have a knowledge, what we need to acquire, what we need to gather, and why we are doing all these things, we need to understand and manage, and definitely if you have such knowledge, definitely we can able to involve ourselves to the betterment of our daily livelihood. So what is the knowledge of IQ? What type of knowledge you want to acquire? What type of knowledge you have to involve? You have to inculcate. So the knowledge of wealth, the knowledge of finance, the knowledge of accounts, the knowledge of your expenses, the knowledge about your bank's EMIs. So these are all the things is also most important. So please write down all those things which will be useful for you. And somebody knows that I know everything. This information is available in the social media everywhere. Why this will be important for me? So everybody thinking like this. But everybody knows but the information is also overwhelmed. But nobody will involve, and nobody will evolve, and nobody will execute in the right way what we need to gather and what we need to do in a daily basis. Consistency is not there. So the consistency and persistence we need to gather and we need to involve. Definitely we can able to acquire whatsoever the goal you have, whatsoever the task you assign for you. So you need to acquire the knowledge from the experts, those who are already wealthy, those who are already implementers, those who are already executing the framework structures. So that you need to find out who are all the experts and where are they, and find out and take the mentorship from them and gain the knowledge and do the things what they are giving the knowledge to you and manage and work and persistently. Definitely you can able to manage in your financial IQ. So this is the second aspect. And most important is where to invest and how to invest and why to invest. So we need to understand the knowledge where to invest and how to invest and why to invest. Where to invest means suppose whatsoever the income you are acquiring on a monthly basis, whether you are a salaried person or a business person or a investor, you need to write down the separate amount of exact value. How much I need to keep aside every month. Suppose if you are earning 1 lakh rupee every month, minimum 10% of your income has to be keep aside and you need to segregate that amount in such a way where you should not retain, where you should not touch that money for your future in case of only emergencies. Then only you can able to utilize that. So unless and until any emergency comes, you should not touch that amount. So you have to knowledge. You have to be execute in this way. Definitely you can save some amount in the coming days, in the coming months, so that you know this much of amount I reserve for my emergency. So it will be very useful for you. So because of only this reason I'm telling you to invest some 10% of the earnings need to be keep aside. Suppose you are generating 1 lakh rupee every month, 10,000 rupees has been transferred to another account. So only think that your salary is 90,000 and you just work on only upon 90,000 only. So don't think about 10,000 rupees. Your salary is 90,000. So even you are getting 1 lakh rupee also you need to manage every expenses within the 90,000 rupees only. So that you see the magic in the coming days. So this is the major aspect where to invest, and how to invest is also given the information, and why to invest is also given the points in this topic. So why we need investments in case of any emergencies, you need to acquire in case of any unforeseen scenarios happen in the family or for individuals. So we need to keep that money for our sake. So in the ongoing days, you know, big pandemic is going on that everybody is going through. That is COVID-19 is there. But some companies are targeting those employees. They are firing them and giving the best possible ways of companies giving to the employees. But in if any unforeseen scenes happen, where we need to acquire the money. So buffering of minimum 6 months salary we need to keep aside. So that's the reason I'm just giving the information about keeping aside of your 10% of your money, earning money every month to other bank where you should not touch. So this is the major aspects, and you will learn what is the financial intelligence quotient, and what are all the financial intelligence aspects, and what is the knowledge of IQ, and now I'm going to give the mindset. So what is the mindset? So the earlier intelligence quotient, knowledge quotient, and aspects of gathering the information, working with the experts. These are all the things you have learned. These topics are good, but the main core is mindset of ours. So if you don't have a mindset towards the desire, what we need to acquire, why we need to acquire, is this useful for me or not. So wealth creation is the first desire. How we need to do, why we need to do, what is the major aspects of eventuality of gathering the knowledge and implementing that knowledge towards my involvement of enhancing of my wealth to the next level. So this is also mindset of gathering, involving and evolving the major aspect. So and why this is important given the information, you need to increase your bank balance, you need to increase your financial stability, you need to increase your exposure towards the wealth of your personality. So these are all the major aspects where you need to concentrate and work on. So that definitely you can able to gather and manage the money in such a way you never ever think about. So only the thing is you decide first and work on. Definitely you can able to grab any information. So it is the major results will fetch you in the coming days if you really work on these parameters. In these parameters. So please, this is the major aspects where I am giving the some gathered templates which has been shared to you, and I researched lot of books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, T. Harv Eker, and major financial wealth probabilities. Mac Atran is there. He's also great trainer. So these persons was involved in such a way where every individual person has to be gathered the knowledge and implement that knowledge in such a way where every individual person can involve where the works or involved where the works to be implemented, where the works should be involved in a manner of sequences and structures. So if you work on a structured way as per the experts advice, definitely you can able to grab the knowledge and implement that. Implement those knowledge into your reality. So please concentrate on those areas and work on. Definitely you can able to scale your wealth to the next level. Thank you. This is Madhu Kodidala, passive wealth expert. If you want this type of information and knowledge, please go on subscribe my VIP Facebook channel and YouTube channel Madhu Kodidala. Thank you. Have a nice day.